Hey guys, today I'm going to show you a really quick, easy, pretty eye look using Pup, Fin, Stardust, and Graceland, okay? And these are just such a pretty neutral, these are just really pretty neutral shades. So I'm super excited to show you this. So I have my blend and tap brush. I have my multitasker brush. And then I have my eyeshadow everything brush, okay? So I'm gonna use probably all three of those, that's my thought. But you never know what's gonna happen when you start doing your eyes. So, all right, I'm gonna start in with Pup, which is this shade right here. And I'm gonna put that all over my eyes, just like this. And I'm bringing it above my crease, just like that. Pup is a really pretty color. And all our eyeshadows will be coming back into stock. So I'm super excited because we have been waiting a very long time. Okay, so all I did was quickly just put that above the crease and on my lids, just like that, okay? Then I'm gonna go into Stardust, which is this one. These two are really similar. Fin is a little bit darker though than Stardust. So I'm gonna go into Stardust and I'm going to put that above my crease. And the reason I'm doing that is it just gives you more of an open eye. Especially if you have hooded eyes, you want to put it above instead of darkening your eye. That's actually gonna lift your eye. So I'm just going to go above that crease. And when I say crease, I mean this part of my eye. I'm going above that. Just like that, okay? And I'm gonna go in and do the same thing on the other side. I always like to find my crease and just kind of guide myself that way. Move my hair back. Just like that. I don't even know if I'm gonna use my blend and tap brush. Maybe I will, we'll see. Okay, just like that. Isn't that pretty? You can already see how pretty that is. All right. I am gonna use my blend and tap brush. I'm gonna put my eyeshadow everything brush down and I'm going to use this one, which is the blend and tap brush. So I'm going to use this kind of pointy domed end and go into Fin, which is a darker color. And I am going to put that on an outer V of my eye, okay? So right here. And I like to start by making a V. That just gives you kind of a guide of where you're gonna place your color. And I like this blend and tap brush because you can get a lot of product on your eyes. And then we'll blend it out. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave it there for a minute. You see I'm making that V, just like that. And then I'm kind of pushing it in to my eye, into the inner point of my eye. I've got this and I'm just gonna blend that out. My eyeshadow everything brush. If you guys do not own this brush, it is amazing. And when you're doing your eyeshadow, you want to make it really cohesive. You want everything to kind of blend together. And that's why you don't want to have all different colors or one color kind of powering over everything else. You want it to really look cohesive and blend it together. So I'm actually going to go back in to Stardust and I'm just going to go back over what we just did and above that crease like I talked about and bring that back down. That way we're just blending those colors all together. Remember, don't have to be on the crease, you're going above it. And that's gonna lift your eye. Okay, just like that, isn't that pretty? Hope you guys can see that. Then I'm gonna go back in with Pup, and I'm going to use my multitasker brush this side, and I'm just gonna pat that again on my lids, just the inner corner of my lids to kind of brighten that. And then I'm just gonna put a little under my eyebrow. Just like that. Okay, last step. And I'm gonna use my finger for this, okay? You could use a brush. This is Graceland. It's very, very shimmery. And I don't use shimmer very often. But when you're using shimmery color like that, your brush has a hard time picking it up. So you either wanna use a setting spray to get your brush a little wet so it picks up the product, or you can use your finger, which is what I'm gonna do. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on my finger and see how pigmented that is. And I'm going to just tap it on the outer part of my eye, because we want to keep that inner part, light. I'm just putting a little bit on my eyelid. And this is just going to give it a little extra. Checking my, and if you get some runoff underneath, that's okay, because you can just fix that with your normal brush. So you can just see it just gave it a little extra glam, just like that. And I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna go into my Fin, which is that light, or I'm sorry, Stardust, which is that lighter color, and I'm gonna mix it with Fin, and I'm just gonna put that underneath, like that. I have really little eyes, so I don't like to go all the way to the end of my eye because it closes it off, but whatever your preference is, you can do. All right, you guys, that is it. Come closer. That's it. Isn't that awesome? So pretty, so neutral, but just a little bit of pop of shimmer is so fun too. So hope that helped you guys.